Hi everyone, today we're going to be working on the junior drawing badge. Today we'll be learning perspective drawing. Perspective drawing is a way to make your drawing look three-dimensional on a flat piece of paper. So you're going to need a pencil, paper, and a ruler or some type of straight edge to do this. So what we're first going to do is grab our paper, and we're going to create a vanishing point. The vanishing point is where the horizon line is. It's where your eyes are going and where everything will go to and eventually disappear to. So I am going to put mine right in the center of the paper. It's going to make a real small light dot because eventually you don't want it to show up in the picture. You want it to be part of the picture. You're also going to go ahead and draw your horizon line right through your vanishing point. Again, this is where, for instance, the sky is going to meet the ground. Now today we're going to imagine that I am standing in the middle of a road looking down the street. So when you're doing perspective drawing, your vertical lines all go towards your vanishing points. Your horizontal lines will stay as they are. So this way your lines, and as you're drawing, it looks like things are receding into the back, into the horizon. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what that looks like. I'm going to start with my street and my sidewalk. All right, so I've started with my street. So as you can see, what's happening is these lines, I draw them and I bring them to the vanishing point. I'm actually using just a little popsicle stick today because I couldn't find my ruler. So what I did is I laid it down towards the vanishing point, and then I drew that, and then I brought it over a little bit and ended up drawing the other line. Eventually, since they're all going to the same point, although this starts out wider at the part closer to the edge of the paper, it eventually all starts to come together as you get towards the vanishing point. Also, you can see with my lines in the road, another way to create distance is things are bigger the closer they are to you. So these lines could all be the same exact size, but since they're going off into the distance, it's bigger here, and then they get smaller as they go up. So this way you can start seeing that it almost looks like a road going out into the horizon line. Now I'm going to start drawing some buildings so we can work more on getting those lines to the horizon line. All right, so I've started on my first building. So you can see all of the lines are going towards that vanishing point. Even when I was working on the windows, the doors, the sign over the door, all of those lines are going towards that vanishing point. You can go ahead and add in some words. I just drew them at an angle with the sign. You can add some details to the top of your building. If you're drawing a building or whatever you are doing, you can always start adding in some of those details to add a little more dimension to your picture. So I'm going to go ahead and keep on working on this. If you are drawing something that truly will go straight across the page, for instance, I'm working on a little fence here, and eventually that will cut off and go across, you will just do a straight horizontal line. That line does not need to go towards the vanishing point. So I've gone ahead and finished that fenced off area so you can see how that just goes straight across. All right, so I've gone in and added another building to this. So again, you can see how all of this lines up right with that vanishing point. Even when I'm working on the windows, they all line up. And then I just use this to do straight lines going down. Even this, which is more of a slanted roof, all of those lines go straight to the vanishing point. If you want to add any other details, like maybe some trees into this, I'm going to put a tree right here and then a tree further back, and you'll see the difference. The tree up front is going to be a bigger tree than the tree further away. Again, things closer to you are going to be bigger to the eye than things that are further away. All right, so you can see the difference in the trees. This one being closer, that one being further away, so I drew it smaller. And you're going to continue to do that if you want to add people into your picture or any little type of object. Again, the closer they are to the edge of the paper down here, the bigger they're going to be. You can also go ahead and add colors to this, anything that you want. You can make a beautiful sunset, whatever design you guys want to come up with. The key to perspective drawing is just making sure that all of your lines head towards that vanishing point. You can see how this now starts to look like a three-dimensional drawing, even though it's on a flat piece of paper. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned a little. Be on the lookout for more fun patches and badges from us at GSCWM, and be sure to add your art pieces to the comments below. Thank you. Have a good day.